So this is what happens when Rick is your truck driver. He somehow managed to dump all the stone in the wrong lot. It's not even on the right land. It's supposed to be over here, and he dumped it right here. So now all of us get to work late to clean up his mess, and conveniently he's nowhere to be seen. So that's where we're at. What's going on, everybody? We started about 8:30 this morning. It's just me and Ethan flying on this one. We are doing a new pump chamber and digging in a new field. We got Case representing. Hey, by the way, hey to all the Case people that watch this. I was out at Tomahawk last week, and I heard there were some individuals from Case who watched the channel, and I want to give you the appropriate shout out. Thank you for supporting the channel. We love Case. We love your equipment. Feel free to send us some free stuff, like equipment. That'd be great. But yeah, here's what we got. We got a big old hole for a pump chamber. And yes, I realize that's a very deep hole for a pump chamber, but that septic tank is like 3 foot down in the ground. So you can kind of see the outlet pipe there. And some of you in the comments may point out that yes, indeed, the outlet pipe is kinked coming out of the tank. Well, Brian, why would that be kinked? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you do your job correctly as a contractor. What happened there was the contractor that installed the original field didn't properly backfill their pipe, and so when they backfilled, it settled, and the weight of the dirt crushed that pipe down, so that the house is only getting, I don't know, maybe a quarter of the flow out of that pipe that they should be. Which ironically, that's not the reason we're here for a failure. The homeowner decided to dig their own koi pond and hit the edge of their field. Oops. And so we had to come in and do a replacement for them. So this is going to be our pump chamber, because we've got to actually get it back to where the good perk was, which is back where that big excavator is sitting back there. So that's what we're working on right now. We dug this in. That's all leveled and prepped for the tank delivery on Wednesday, which is tomorrow, because I'm good at telling my days of the week. And now we're working on the cut down of the field. And so, you know, I was just sitting here with Ethan, and I said, you know, we probably should record something here. So there's Ethan. He's got GPS. How's the morning been, Ethan?
Good.
Pretty good, except for when it comes to math, and we found out we're both not good at math. Yeah. I came in all cocky, acting like I had it under control, and then I was like, wait, maybe we don't. It was bad. But we've got her all figured out. So we are using our unit control GPS on this one. We spent, I don't know, what would you say, 20 minutes today setting up?
Yeah.
And then everything since then has just been super straightforward and easy, because all we got to do is push some little buttons on there, and we've got all our elevations. It's pretty nifty. So we're doing a cut down right now. We've got a 4-foot cut down, which is what we have the GPS set to. Ethan's checking grade for me. But the whole idea when you're doing a cut down for septics is we're looking for that good sand. So right here you can see we hit that good sand, and we're actually about, I don't know, 6 to 8 inches high. We're not going to dig that down to the 4 foot, because then we have to truck in sand to replace it. If you got good sand, leave it. Otherwise, we're going to dig down to our 4-foot cut down, and if it doesn't pass, then we have to go to the homeowner and say, hey, by the way, we bid this at a 4-foot cut down. Based off of what your perk test said, we're actually going to have to go down to 5 foot in some areas. We're going to have, I don't know, call it 20 extra ton of stone, or I'm sorry, sand, and that's going to be X amount more. So that's how we handle situations like this. So that's what we're doing. We've got the field marked out. We're going to dig this in. I'll get you guys some footage of digging. And then we're on to a good adventure from yesterday. Yesterday we did a field for a homeowner. The perk test said we were going to hit good sand at 3.5 feet. So we dug the whole field down 3.5 feet, and come to find out, the original installer on that one decided to just lay the field out right on the topsoil and not do any stripping whatsoever. So the whole field was laid out on topsoil. It was a rip out and replace, and so there is no good sand underneath that material. And so we dug that whole thing out yesterday, only for the homeowner to find out, oh, health department came out, they're now switching it over to a pressurized system, and you're going to have a lot more cost involved. And of course, as always happens, Ethan, where is Rick?
Nowhere to be seen.
Nowhere to be seen. And who has to go talk to the homeowner?
You.
I do. Yeah. I get to go deliver this fantastic news. Hey, by the way, it's going to be X amount more, and that doesn't include the removal of that there tree that is going to cost you probably $2 grand. So why would Rick do that? You know what his text said to me this morning? This is good experience for you.
Oh,
yeah.
not for him.
Yeah, not for him. It's all for my benefit. He's training me up. Yeah, thanks, Rick. Thanks for the training. So anyway, enough chitter chat. I'm gonna throw you guys in the cab. I'll get you guys some footage of me digging. By the way, this is our new 145 we got. This is our first official job with the 145. Isn't she pretty? She got a big old ass on her. Woo! Look at that. That's nice. So yeah, this is the first job with the 145. We're quite excited. So I'm gonna hop in. I'll get you guys some footage digging, and then we'll go from there. So here we are. Just a digging machine, baby. This 145, if I had to give you a total honest review, it's a little on the slow side for my liking, but it is a smooth, comfortable, easy grading machine. Like this is just a nice machine to run. I wish the hydraulics were a hair faster, but man, this is just a nice machine to run. And these zero swings have a ton of lifting capacity because of the way they're designed. If you look at this and compare it to a traditional counterweight model, the boom arm sits way further back in the frame. So that's why they're able to lift so much, is you're actually lifting from almost the dead center of the machine, as opposed to a traditional counterweight machine. The boom is set forward, and so you've got a lot more centered mass, and you're not as tippy. Nice machines. We like the case, we do. And I've not been secretive about that anywhere on my channel. We will whore ourselves out for case. This corner is going to be fun. I need to leave, see the challenge I'm facing here is I need to leave room for me to track through here so that I can set my tank tomorrow. Although I might be able to do that from the side. And then back here, we've got to actually dig the line into the field, and that's going to come right here where this dirt pile is. So I might have to double touch the material just because of lack of reach. I don't know. We'll see how she plays out. This is what a lot of homeowners don't understand, is they think, oh, you're going to disrupt like a little portion of my yard because it's only a 1,700 square foot field. Well, you got a shitload of dirt that's got to come out of there, and we got to put that dirt somewhere, and guess what? That's what the rest of your yard's going to get used for. Fun here. Might have to save some of this material and dig from the other side. It's probably what I'm going to end up doing, just because I'm going to run out of space. That's what you got to think about when you dig. So basically what I'm trying to do is cut the field in half, dig half from this side, half from that side. But because I'm running out of room, I'm probably going to leave this chunk right in here and actually dig it from the other side so I can toss it over that hill. And that way it leaves me room for our pipe going into the header, and then also we can blend it out into that hillside later. So these are the things you think about when you're digging. Had I been a better excavator operator, I probably would have had this conversation with myself and you guys before I started digging. But instead, we're going to just cowboy it up since we're right in the heat of it. And we're going to make it up on the fly, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm just feeling rowdy today. Okay, I'm going to leave you guys, since I've been chatting at you for a while here. Where are we at out here in the middle? Let's see what he says. What is it? Dead nuts. Oh yeah, dead nuts.